How many Cowboys does it take to win a Super Bowl?
11.
Nobody remembers.
All right, today's show, exciting. We're going to hit the halls and see what students wanted to do for their New Year's resolution. Did you have a resolution this year?
Save money.
Save money. We're also going to talk about the story of the year so far has been TikTok, because students are all worried about TikTok possibly going away this weekend. So we're going to talk about that. And then also we have the big basketball game tonight.
Friday, January 17th, and EVTV starts now.
Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots around my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause it's the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me. No matter where I've been, it's about where I'm meant to be. I be shining perfect timing, check your watch. And I know who I am no longer lost. I got tired of walking around with a mask.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Friday, January 17th, 2025. I'm Zaire, and today's top story highlights the TikTok story that's been circulating in the national news for the last few months. Chances are, you've heard about it. The Chinese-owned company ByteDance that created the TikTok app has been told that they have to sell the company or shut it down.
Morning. So 4 years ago, when Trump was president, he tried to do a ban on TikTok, right? Okay. Then he lost re-election. Then the last couple of years, when the Republicans took over the House, they've tried to get a ban on TikTok, citing anything from security concerns, right? Some kind of, maybe a foreign influence in China, maybe some adult content on TikTok, who knows? But it looks like as of yesterday evening that the ban was going to go into effect Sunday night. Now there is talk of Trump, one of his first executive orders, which basically is like a blanket order by a president, would overrule a ban on TikTok. In fact, Pam Bondi yesterday, when she was being in her hearings before the Senate Deputy Attorney General, she said that she declined to answer basically whether or not she was going to overrule a ban on TikTok. So there's talk of TikTok being banned. There's talk of Trump not banning it. He did use it during this last election to gain connections with the younger voters.
Can you explain to us what has happened and why why the U.S. government is wanting to ban TikTok?
So TikTok is like, we all know what it is. It's just a social media platform where people look at like short form videos. But it's owned by a Chinese internet technology company.
It's called ByteDance. Is that the name of it?
ByteDance, yeah. And so the government is really just worried about ByteDance collecting data and then the Chinese government having access to it, because there are several laws in China that force companies and citizens to share data with the government.
Of China?
With the government of China. And without having to go public about it.
The Chinese government will use any and all data that it collects to help the country of China. So if they think that your data can get a leg up on some sort of technology or business idea, they will absolutely use that against you. All of that to say, the government says the easiest way to keep that from happening now is to just shut down TikTok. Now, the story expands. The government has said that if ByteDance is willing to sell it to an American holding company, then TikTok can stay available. So tell us about that. Loudly.
Okay. So there's a lot of potential buyers for TikTok, but it's a really expensive company. It's been estimated to be like as high as $100 billion.
How much, Xavier? $100 billion. We know that Kevin Leary, I think, was putting together a group of people to try to purchase it. Kevin O'Leary is he's the head shark from Shark Tank. So he's the big bald guy who's always Mr. Wonderful, I think they call him. He's the guy who's Mr. Wonderful, who's always kind of calling the shots on that show. It was floated that Elon Musk, but I don't think Elon Musk, now that he's holding Twitter, has the kind of cash on hand to buy TikTok. Kevin O'Leary might be able to put that kind of money together. It would be a bunch of different companies that he would probably put together, pool the money together to do. Were there any other potential buyers?
Chris Pavlovsky. He owns, I guess, another social media platform called Rumble.
What do you suspect the outcome will end up being? I'm curious.
Hopefully, I really don't know, because I can see like the dangers of TikTok and like misinformation being spread from the Chinese government, I guess. But at the same time, I feel like those data risks and everything comes with like every website we use and every social media platform. Like if you're going to ban TikTok, ban Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and all of that. And I feel like TikTok is a really useful platform. It gets a lot of good info out there that a lot of people wouldn't have access to.
The basketball teams faced off against South Haven tonight at South Haven.
What's up, Horn Lake family? This is Coach Davis. Hey, you see what I got on right now? This is the exact color I need y'all to wear tonight for our game against South Haven. We want to pack the house out. It's a rivalry game. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to 2 W's from our girls and boys team. We're looking forward to y'all support as well. Go Eagles.
We need everyone to come out and support our teams. Wear black. We'll be out of school Monday in the observance of Martin Luther King Day. We sometimes take the holiday for granted. It took decades of lobbying in Washington to get the national holiday instated.
Martin Luther King was the chief spokesman for nonviolent activism in the civil rights movement, which successfully protested racial discrimination in federal and state law. The idea of Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a holiday was promoted by labor unions in contract negotiations. After King's death, it took 15 years to create the federal Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Congressman John Conyers, a Democrat from Michigan, first introduced the legislation for a commemorative holiday 4 days after King was assassinated in 1968. After the bill became stalled, petitions endorsing the holiday containing 6 million names were submitted to Congress. Conyers and Representative Shirley Chisholm resubmitted the King holiday legislation each subsequent legislative season. Public pressure for the holiday mounted during the 1982 and 83 civil rights marches in Washington. Congress passed the holiday legislation in 1983, which was then signed into law by President Ronald Reagan. A compromise moving the holiday from January 15th, King's birthday, which was considered too close to Christmas and New Year's, to the third Monday in January helped overcome opposition to the law.
Traces of bigotry still mar America. So each year on Martin Luther King Day, let us not only recall Dr. King, but rededicate ourselves to the commandments he believed in and sought to live every day. Thou shalt love thy God with all thy heart, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And I just have to believe that all of us, if all of us, young and old, Republicans and Democrats, do all we can to live up to those commandments, then we will see the day when Dr. King's dream comes true.
Although the federal holiday honoring King was signed into law in 1983, it took effect 3 years later. Not every U.S. state chose to observe the holiday at the state level until 1991. One interesting fact many people don't realize is that Martin Luther King Day is also observed outside the United States. Japan, Israel, Canada, and the Netherlands also observe Martin Luther King Day.
Hey, you guys. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to better myself at everything I do.
Get money. You know what I'm saying? Get money.
He gonna be still.
And you know the part. Get money though.
To be better with money.
It's better.
Yeah, need that money. Dollar bills, y'all.
You need it.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for
Brokies out here.
You gotta look in the mirror, huh?
Ain't broke.
My New Year's resolution is probably to be a better me.
Hey. What's your New Year's resolution?
To stop spending money or to save money, to save more money.
Okay. We all need to save money. Can't be out here broke.
But I found a new photo that I'm gonna
She's still working on it.
My New Year's resolution for 2025 is to be more positive.
About time.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't know where he got that from, but that's a great one. That's great. It's great for you.
Thank you.
to become a better person and make more money.
Good answer. You know, everybody want to make money. Hey.
Start listening to people more. Graduate. Yeah, graduate. Yeah.
We all need to graduate.
Yeah.
Get up out of here.
Be a better version of me.
Okay, I like that. What's your New Year's resolution?
So when I turn 18 in April, I'm thinking about moving out. And when I move out, like, before I move out, I'm gonna get me a better job that pays more so I can help pay bills to where I'm gonna go.
Accomplish all my goals, you know, get through high school, find me a good job. Well, I'm gonna go to college too.
My New Year's resolution is to get stronger and go to college and do good in life. Get my bachelor's degree and get right in my life. You know what I'm saying?
What's your New Year's resolution?
To pass all my classes with A's and B's and no C's.
I want to better my relationship with God, and I want to maintain all A's. Like, I don't want to see no C's at all this whole year. School first.
Okay.
My New Year's resolution is to graduate early, to get in my Bible more, and to stop cursing.
That's okay. Now, that's probably the second best answer I done got on this camera.
Hey y'all, it's Z Money the Biggest. I already know how this go. Y'all miss me on EVTV. Just clap twice for the TV one time. Clap twice, cause I showed me being on EVTV first. Blah. I'm finna cry. Sorry y'all.
I have no New Year's resolutions because most time New Year's resolutions fail.
Right.
And I feel like you should be setting goals for yourself every month anyway. So if you're not growing, you're shrinking, or you're in decline. So New Year resolutions in the end are not very successful.
Right.
You look at gym memberships. Most people join a gym and they're not going back by the end of January. And they spend all that money.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That's something to think about. So whoever has a resolution, just think about that, because your plan is not gonna always work
Right.
out.
We want to
as
disrupt
you want
this.
it to
Good.
be.
If you got a plan, every month you're more likely to have success. Instead of waiting till the end of December to decide, hey, I want to lose weight, I want to get financially independent. Those things do not work. So it's better to have a plan at every month about what you're going to get done.
Brokey. That went on birthday, go out of town, y'all.
This week's feature vocabulary words are consecutive, contour, and contract. Consecutive, following continuously in unbroken or logical sequence. Contour, an outline, especially one representing or bounding the shape or form of something. Contract, decrease in size, number, or range.
We'll be out of school Monday for Martin Luther King Day. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, I gotta it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots round my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause it's the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me. No matter where I've been, it's about where I'm meant to be. I be shining perfect timing, check your watch. And I know who I am no longer lost. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself, I was dead wrong till I got the call, no cell phone. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself, I was dead wrong till I got the call, no cell phone. Man, you talking to the real me. Yeah, man, you talking to the real me. Yeah, man, you talking to the real me. Yeah, made in this image, I'm a young man. You talking to the real me. Yeah, man, you talking to the real me. Yeah, man, you talking to the real me. Yeah, made in this image, I'm a young OG boy. No cell phone. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself, I was dead wrong till I got the call, no cell phone. Man, you talking to the real me. Yeah.